who is in conversation with Ajay Piramal currently. Prashant, over to you.
Me right now is Mr. Ajay Piramal, chairman of the Piramal Group. He's known as the man with the money. He has been known as the man with the money for a while. He's also known as the man with the plan. He's completely transformed his business, himself, and of course what the group is into over the last 5 or 6 years or so. Mr. Piramal, it's a pleasure to have you with us here. Thanks very much, sir. Sir, you are into the entire spectrum of real estate financing. The total size of your investments is about 30,000 crores or so. This includes the investments in the Shriram group of companies as well. Your thoughts prima facie on what demonetization has done to the sector? I'm talking about real estate.
So when I look at the real estate sector, I think we have to go a little more into detail about it. We as a company have, for instance, been only lending to the A-class developers in 5 or 6 major cities. And when we look at about 300 projects that we have lent to, when we look at the details of those projects, we find that the sales are about 75% of what they would have been in a normal case. So therefore, it's not as bad as it's been made out to be. Also in real estate, I think it's a long-term, once probably lifetime decision. So people have held back a little bit because of the fact that, everybody talks about that prices are coming down, interest rates are going to come down, and hence I think 75%. But it's moving towards normalcy now.
Already, I mean, you're
yes.
saying. So there was an impact right after the announcement and maybe
Correct.
in the month of December, but you're
Yes.
saying it's already coming back now. On the issue of prices, are we really going to see price correction? You operate in tier 1 markets, but you have a sense overall.
So overall, I don't see prices coming down. Actually, more important than the demonetization is the impact that's going to take place because of the RERA. The new act which is there for the real estate, I think that is a more significant change that's taking place in the environment. Till now, if you looked at, especially in the residential space, people who are developing residential complexes or buildings, actually you could do that without any equity, personal equity. So what would people do is that you had a friend or you knew somebody who had a piece of land. You formed a joint venture with them and you did the development. So a person who had just experience of real estate could be as a contractor, could be as an agent who was doing real estate, would come and start a business. You didn't need any capital. You got a plan done. On the basis of the plan, you sold to some customers, got a 10%, 20% advance, and that's how you did the construction. At every stage, you took some more money from your customer. Now, those days are gone. One is because the new act does not allow you to do it. Also, people of the last 10 years, especially in the big cities, have found that there have been a lot of approval delays that have taken place, and customers are really worried that what they had invested in has not been delivered 5, 10 years later.